All right, so Arsenal won, Manchester City won. Now, there's two ways to look at this, and that is 2 points lost or 1 point gained. And in these kind of situations, you want to be the one that is a point gained, because Manchester City would be looking at this thinking, we lost, we dropped points, as opposed to we could have retained points. And the way the match went, when they decided we're going to push up a bit higher, is what opened the game up enough for our team, Gabriel Magalhaes, to get in and get his goal. Vital mistake on Pep's part. But the reason why I say it's a point gained as opposed to 2 points lost is because for a large portion of the game, 80 minutes, we were losing. It was 1-0. So, in the end, of all the players to have got a goal for us, I'm glad it was Gabriel, because he's been under a lot of scrutiny, and the best way to reverse that is you come on when you get your chance and you are effective and or get a goal. He's done that twice. Atletico Bilbao and now Manchester City. Big games. Caused us to win those games. Fantastic. That is fantastic for his confidence and his growth. And we need that, because we need that left-hand side being as competitive as the right-hand side. You've got Madueke and Saka, left-hand side. Trossard, Martinelli, and Eze even, right? So, very, 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 very crucial that we managed to scrape a point, because I was speaking to my friend before the season even started, and it's 6 tough games. We had the toughest set of fixtures compared to mostly all the teams in the Premier League. And out of the 6 games, we did the maths, and you could finish all 6 games with 18 points, obviously, if you just win all games. But we know that's a very hard thing to do, right? With the teams that we got up against. So the absolute bare minimum of points we would have wanted from 6 games is 12 points, right? So us getting this point today means we have to win against against Newcastle at St James's Park. That's a must-win game, because if the roles reverse, where we actually got a draw or beat Liverpool at Anfield, then this game point would have stood. And going into the Newcastle game, if we end up winning then that would have been 15 points. Again, the maximum points of the 6 games is 18 points. The bare minimum, just to be in touching distance with Liverpool, is 12 points. And I'm not super phased by this result and the fact that we managed to scrape a point, because once again, you would rather secure a point than to have lost 2 points. That's the best way. If ever you win a point in a football match, this is the best way to win it. If you was going to lose all points, and that's what we put ourselves in that situation, and that's all down to Mikel Arteta and his approach to the game, which was quite negative. But clearly he sees the sees and or feels the sense of control with the formation and the personnel that he wants to use, in terms of Rice, Zubimendi, Marino in the center, and he just wants to shore up shop. He doesn't want to leave any gaps. Eze, Wanyeri are players that are creative to the point that they could potentially leave gaps, and I'm assuming that is what he is afraid of. He doesn't want that, because he wants to go into games not to lose them. As long as he doesn't lose the game, he's satisfied. It's only when he needs to win a game is that is when where things turn up, but we haven't truly seen that yet. Besides, against teams that we're meant to beat, such as Leeds or Nottingham Forest. So that ethos needs to change. Other than that, the performances across the board, they improved in the second half, but they weren't really. Yeah, it was a tight game. At the end of the day, it was a tight game, and everyone done everything they was somewhat meant to do and could have performed better because we were dominating the game. We were dominating the game, and we just, even though with the domination, we couldn't get past the low block. We couldn't do it. It was only until they pressed up high up the pitch that we was able to make something happen, and it did. So all in all, it's a point. We'll take it. But if we were ahead in that match, and then they got a goal, then I'd be a lot more fuming because we lose out on 3 points. But you know, out of all the positives I can gain from this, of all the goal scorers, it was Gabriel Martinelli. Um, I would have loved Gyökeres to get a goal, but if not him, Gabriel, perfect. It's great for his confidence and it's great for him pushing forward to improve on his own game. We're still in touching distance in terms of the title race because Liverpool isn't going to win every single game. They're just not, especially the way they've been playing, getting goals last minute. We have only conceded 2 goals in the whole. How many games have we played? Out of 4 games, we've only conceded 2 goals. One from a free kick, and one from open play. Um, and Saka's back. Saka's back. Saka's back. That's another good sign. Somewhat hoping Odegaard will be back for the Newcastle game because I'm pretty sure he wouldn't play Mourinho if Odegaard is available. But we shall see. But all in all, 1-1 draw. We gotta take what we're given, and we just gotta push on forward. Like, comment, and subscribe your thoughts on the game. And yeah, maybe I'll do more of these as time progresses, but only pivotal matches because I'm into gaming and whatnot. But like, comment, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. Peace.